Hello everyone, this is Cindy from Brisbane, Australia, with a little bug in a jar. So I posted a video not long ago, but I thought I'd do a shortened version of it because I really want as many people to watch it as possible. And it turned out to be a little bit long, so I'm attempting to make it shorter. I usually don't like redoing videos because I love it when it's just authentic and it comes from my heart, but it will still come from my heart. But this is take two to make it shorter. So this little bug got stuck in this jar with all these pens in there, and I've been trying to get him out for like an hour or more, and he just loves it in there. Maybe because it's windy, or maybe because he just couldn't find his way out. I'm not sure. Oh look, there he goes. Seriously, I've been trying to entice him to get out for like an hour. Oh, see, it's meant to be, to redo this video. So before it turns into very long again, I wanted to share something with you, and I'm zooming in on this jar because there's another reason. So Benny really loves coffee, and he loves a particular coffee which comes in this jar. Whoops. So we have lots and lots of them. I keep all of them, and then Kitty uses them for making pretty ones out of them, and then using them for her pens and paint brushes and all sorts of things. So, but anyway, this video is about, I put up a question yesterday about what is it that somebody would like some help with, and one of my friends said that she feels loneliness, and even when she's concentrating on her self-love and self-care, she still feels like that part of, I think she said, part of her self just died. That's what it feels like. So I don't know if it was because of that, or I don't know because if it was just because I'm going through some things as well. But last night I was feeling kind of sad and when that happens, sometimes I start overthink things, and I have signs up all over the house in different places to remind me of it, to stop overthinking. And I've managed to train myself to, when I feel really sad, I don't push it aside. I don't try not to feel it. It's just I try to feel, I feel what it feels like to be sad, and I want to feel that. But at the same time, I know I can't be there for too long because then it just becomes a norm. So I prefer to have joyful experiences and joyful times, and this is one of the reasons why I love being out in the backyard because it's just so peaceful. Even when it's windy like this, it's just so peaceful. And so this can be an instant calming for me. But last night I had Matrix coming on TV, and I really wanted to watch it, but I didn't just want to sit there and watch it, and I was feeling kind of sad. So I asked the universe, what can I do to get me out of that sadness and overthinking and starting to question myself about, am I a good person? And yeah, I'm not immune to any of those things that some of you may be going through as well. So let me concentrate on one of the pretty things while I'm talking. So when that happened last night, I have no idea what prompted it, but I started, I just saw this jar, one of these jars sitting in the kitchen, and then I remembered that I had some clay in one of the drawers. So I started pulling it out, And Kitty usually makes these pretty tea light holders. The only other thing I've ever made is that hand, when there was some leftover clay and I just shoved it into a plastic glove, because I thought if it's made wet it'll become workable again, but then it didn't work. So I thought, oh, instead of just throwing it out, let's try to see if it works in one of those gloves. So that's the only thing I ever made, and I just enjoy watching Kitty when she makes these clay things. But last night I started making things, and the first thing I made was this thing. Where are you? So it's just something that can be standing up, and it says love, right? And then Kitty makes those little squiggly things, so I thought, oh, okay, I'll try that too. So I made this squiggly thing, and then I made more squiggly things to put on top, and then so this happened. And then Kitty made me, not made me, but gave me this little duck, and I take this little duck with me to places. So I thought I'll make Kitty a little sister or brother to it. So that's my little creation. And then, so that's Kitty's. And then she really loves little tiny things. Oh, I don't have it here. I'll have it on the other video. Just let me grab it. Okay, I'm back. So Kitty loves little tiny things, so I made her this little tiny basket. And then I made another squiggly thing, and another squiggly thing, and another little basket. And then this turned out to be, which wasn't planned, but turned out to be just fitting right in there. See? And then I thought, oh, little ducky can sit in there. Or maybe the other little ducky can sit in there. So it's like a little nest, right? And then I made this other squiggly thing. And then the jar came in. And then I created this vase. And I am so... I was trying to explain it on the other video too, but I cannot explain how relaxing it was to make all this. By the time I got to this, I totally felt relaxed, and I just allowed whatever was coming to my mind and whatever my hand was doing, I just allowed it all to happen. There was no thinking, there was no planning, there was nothing. It's just I allowed the creation process to happen. And it's drying now more and more, but you can see some of it is still wet from last night, and the whole thing just kind of came together. And you know, it's not perfect, it's got all these bumps and scratches and whatever, and all the squiggly lines, but everything just kind of just happened. And I just really allowed the creation to come to me. So, and all this is from this clay. This is the leftover. So basically what I'm encouraging you to do with this video is, if you feel sad, if you feel any of those feelings that you prefer not to feel, just ask the universe, you know, what is it that I can do now that feels joyful? What is it that I can see that's joyful? What is it that I could do? And you know, for me, 100% of the time I get help. Sometimes it's messaging some of my friends, or sometimes when I ask for help, one of my beautiful friends just sends me a message, or they just send a photo, or it's always different for me what kind of help I get, but I always get some kind of help. Or sometimes I just sit quietly and the answers just come to me. And this is what was happening yesterday. I've got so many beautiful friends who just know exactly when to send me a message. But on top of that, I can also be quiet and just allow the universe to talk to me. And this is what happened last night, and that's the result. So I don't know if this video is shorter than the other one was, but I guess maybe I can't squeeze this into a short video because I have to explain things. But I really wanted to share this with you because it's something that I practiced a lot to do, so it's not something that just kind of happened overnight for me. But the more I practiced it, the more it started to become easier and easier. And I don't ever shove away my sadness or whatever, if I'm upset or anything like that, I don't shove it away. I feel it. I cry a lot, and I find for me crying is very cleansing, so I release a lot of my sadness with the tears, and that works for me. So I don't know what it is for you, but maybe you can, if you've tried everything, and maybe if you want to try these things that I just shared with you, or something similar, maybe this could help for you. So I'll help you. So I am really proud of this because this is like you can literally use this as a vase because it's got glass in the middle. One of these jars, see, is in there. Oh, hello. Baby magpie just coming to say hello. So if you have any questions or comments or anything, please just feel free to ask, and I'll see what I can do with the answers, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I spend not much time on Facebook these days, but I do check it once a day, so I'll answer the questions as I see them. So I'm sending you lots of my love, and I hope you can see the details on this. And I've never done anything like this. I've never seen anything like this before, so I don't want to question where it came from because that's just overthinking again. But I just simply allowed the universe to guide me to whatever it was guiding me to, and this is the result. So there you go. Sending you lots of my love and hugs and kisses with little baby magpie. Are you coming for a drink? Did you come for a drink, sweetie? Would you like some water? Hey, would you like some water? How was your day so far? Have you had a nice morning? Have you had a nice morning, sweetie? Hey. Okay, you didn't want water? She usually comes for water. That's why I've got that there. Okay, well, this is it. Sending you lots of my love and hugs and kisses. This is Cindy and little baby magpie from Brisbane, Australia.